welcome. My name is Rachel.
My name is Brandon.
And I'm Ashley, and we're Chat Rollette, where we roll and then chat.
Every week we talk about a new topic that's decided on by the roll of a D20 and our rolling table of topics.
And today, what's your top 5? Let's roll. The unfortunate thing is we don't have music on our end where we could be like, but like when Meep is editing, they get the little music.
We know what's happening.
You could add it to the Roadcaster.
I could, but then I would have to be able to touch it.
You have to like prep your big toe to get down there.
Put my little grippers on that.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, it's ultimately
It's fully
yours,
paid
even though
for.
it's ours. So.
It's fully paid for.
Yeah,
It's also not for free. It's not being filmed.
true. It's not down.
So
below.
true. Got to cover my grippers for the main sods.
Patreon does have a foot cam though, so.
Whoa. Speaking of, my one call to action is to go and check out our Patreon.
No more calls to action anymore this episode, y'all.
Well, that's what I learned. I learned that you should
Get in
only
the
be-
comments.
Oh,
Like,
that's another one.
You did too many.
Sorry.
You're only supposed to tell them to do one thing.
Get in the comments once you follow us on Patreon.
Still two things.
That's
Still
one
two
thing.
things. No. Still two things.
Whatever.
But yeah, I heard that that's what you're supposed to do is only one call to action because apparently making too many decisions is too much.
Yeah, it's a lot to do.
Let us know if that's the case.
Yeah.
If you're okay with us saying all the traditional YouTube things.
That's the third call to action.
I'm sorry. I'm
just
asking
gonna
too
point
much
all
of
the
you.
calls to
You know what?
Yeah.
Disregard everything I've said.
That's a fourth.
I know. Just stop.
We're talking about our top fives.
Yeah, we are.
Today
Yeah.
from a variety of categories.
Yeah, Ashley has
across
like
the cosmos.
Yeah.
I put my 2 brain cells together and made a
Rubbed them.
table of top 5 things that we can categorize.
Nice.
And we can just roll.
Yeah.
I like that.
We're just gonna talk it through. It's going to be a very chatty podcast day, and then for the Patreon, we'll do like some bottom fives and maybe some like that sounds
Bottoms.
cool, but also maybe not.
Red flag.
What about it could go wrong type stuff.
Yeah.
So let's do
Let's
it.
do it. Okay, Ashley's gonna roll D20. She has a little listy list, and she's gonna.
Hey, look, the game that we played last
I
time.
really
Wow.
like that game.
I really like
We
that
should do
game.
it
I want to
again.
bring it home.
Maybe we'll do it next weekend with our other friends are here and
We're
we're
not
all
record-
inebriated.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Yeah.
All right.
We can cry in public together.
14.
In public.
Well,
I'll check this off.
anything not my house is public, and I think it'll be at your house. So.
Well, but I consider that private. I still consider.
I
this
know, but it's
private.
public for me.
Hey. Our house.
I have no qualms with crying in public. I like doing it.
I know.
I used to cry every weekend at the movie theater.
Top
Whoa.
5 holiday activities.
Oh, it
Can't be any holiday.
Oh.
Any holiday.
Any holiday.
Well, I think. I don't know. Go.
The first thing that came to mind, which maybe this means it's my top number 1, is day after Valentine's Day candy buying
You
it's-
really like doing that?
because it's on sale.
Is that like number 5 for you, or is that number 1?
I don't know. It's up there.
Number 1, trick or treating.
I don't do that anymore.
No.
But it was a blast when I did.
I'm gonna be real with you guys right now.
Or just eating
Number one
Halloween
activity.
candy.
Yeah.
Number 1 activity for me. Getting really drunk.
I mean, yeah.
Overall, on all of
an
them?
appropriate time to get drunk.
St.
Yeah.
Patty's Day.
Not like fully. Like I'm not the type of person who gets drunk a lot.
What
yeah.
holiday
I'm
do
gonna
you
be
like
real.
getting drunk at? Because I've gotten drunk at
best
many
one?
holidays.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween drunk is
'Cause everyone's
one of my
dressed up.
favorites.
Yeah.
And the
You
theme
just
Big
get
old
to be a
costume moment.
freak, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You gotta be
Yeah.
in your little costume. You gotta be a little silly boy or girl or
Yeah.
non-binary friend, and you just get to like vibe and have
Yeah.
a good time.
Or you can
Scare
just be
people.
a silly little monster.
My favorite time, we
That
used to
should
have
be my
a
Twitter bio.
when all of my college friends were in Indiana and I was younger, and I was also in Indiana. We used to have an annual Halloween party, and it was always very costume oriented and
I
fun.
want that.
And it was good.
Can we
okay,
plan
yeah.
a holiday movie? Not a movie. Party?
Yes.
Great.
But my favorite memory is at one of my friend Quentin's his old house. Me and my friend Dave were just sitting next to him. We had a couple's costume, even though we weren't dating. We're just friends.
Incredible.
But I was Mermaid Man. He was Barnacle Boy.
Very good.
And we were just standing by this like very good 3-cheese chorizo dip that my friend bought.
Delicious.
And we were just
Incredible.
like drinking, going to town and talking. It was great. My friend Quentin's little brother walks in wearing a police outfit, and he
Oh
was
my God.
and he was like, "Don't worry, I'm not the police." And we were like, "We're fine," which is fine. But I think about that all the time.
That's
Don't
so
worry.
funny.
Yeah.
We're not the police.
Shout out to Lil Drado.
We did a Halloween party at my house when I was in grad school because my roommate
Oh my god. I just remember seeing your Halloween costumes
it was a lot.
in college, and they were phenomenal.
Well, because in grad school I had roommates. At this point I'm neither here nor there about them, but they were what I needed at the time. And one of the things that I needed at the time was fun, and they did provide that during the Halloween party because it was also, I think, a birthday party for their partner.
Sure.
So that was really fun. They like got presents and everything, and we like did up the whole house. We put cobwebs up. We opened up the floor so that people could dance a little bit. People came all dressed up, and it was also a little mystery.
Ooh.
And we had a little murder mystery moment, and
That'd be
we cleaned
fun.
up our rooms so that they could be part of the murder mystery. And my room was the witchy room.
I love that.
It was very fun. And then one of my other roommates was the snake pit because they were like in a snake skin dress. And that was really fun. And I forget what the other room was. I think those are the only two. It was a small house. But I got very drunk.
Good.
And it was great. And then somebody did knock down my mirror and bust up my wall a little bit, but that's okay. Honestly, on theme.
Yeah.
Busting up a mirror.
Gives it more haunted
luck.
vibes,
Exactly.
which is fun.
Yeah, for the tenants to move
But I
in.
did really
Yeah.
like that theme of like having a murder mystery kind of deal. So maybe we could do that that could be really fun. Like having a game.
Yeah.
My Halloween party experiences were usually, well, in college specifically, were paired with having a marching band game. Since
Yeah.
it's the height of college football season during Halloween.
Mm.
And so all of the band kids would always plan this huge Halloween party at this one chick's house. She lived in like a full house. There weren't really like many houses that people could party at, but she had an ultimate spot. And so we always planned it so that either like the day after or the night of that like game, we would get fucking destroyed. And it was great. It was just a bunch of miserable band kids that were hot and sweaty. And we just got vehemently drunk for no reason.
And
Yeah.
then enjoying
And there
life.
wasn't necessarily a theme or anything. It was just like, how drunk can you get?
Yeah.
It was great.
The theme was, it's a party.
It's a party. And you
Have
can
fun.
dress up or not. It was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I also don't drink very often, but like definitely
Yeah.
like bigger occasions like that are definitely calls for me to be like,
Okay.
Mhm.
you can
I can let
go
my
nuts tonight.
hair
Let's-
down.
Let the
Um,
inhibitions go.
I can
yeah.
let my hair down
All right.
for this moment.
Next activity.
Okay, so we talked about
Um,
drinking. We talked about Valentine's.
I guess it's also
Halloween.
post-Halloween candy, but
Post-Halloween
Post-Halloween
candy
candy
and Valentine's candy, I think. are good.
Treats, I think, is the theme
yeah,
there.
little treats.
I gotta include Christmas.
Crimbo.
Just in general.
Christmas drunk
Oh,
is a great one, but just
we don't do
Crimbo.
that.
Crimbo, I
You
like
don't-
giving
you don't
gifts.
do Crimbo drink?
Most of my family in Indiana doesn't drink that heavily.
And that's fair.
I
didn't
kind
think
of
about the
embarrassed my
family
family
aspect.
by getting just a little too drunk, but like, it's
Yeah.
fine.
It'll happen.
It's okay.
Sometimes you need to.
Sometimes our brother has come like, or our stepbrother,
Fully
um,
blitzed.
fully blitzed, like 420 blaze it. And that's okay. I support him in
Yeah.
that. But sometimes I'm like, whoa, dude, that is a
Check
choice.
the vibe.
I think Christmas drunk is fun, but like also I like giving gifts.
Mm-hmm.
The gift giving.
Yeah. So
Gift
just
giving.
giving Christmas gifts to people I really care
Yeah.
about. And
I
like really
love-
thought into gifts.
I love cooking. Thanksgiving. Oh,
my
Good
god.
holiday activity.
It's my favorite time of the year. I get to cook all the stuff. It is a little stressful sometimes. You
A
all
lot of
see me in
plates
the
to
kitchen. A lot of
spin.
plates and spinning, but I think I'm getting better at managing all that and making a relatively manageable amount of food.
Yeah.
I made Cornish hens this year.
There's always time for leftovers.
Yeah, and those were the best things I've ever made in my life.
They're pretty good.
I usually for Thanksgiving I actually like eating the leftovers more than the fresh stuff.
So a lot of people say that.
I'm also thinking about smoking the turkey this year.
Do it.
Smoke the turkey.
Very that. But I don't know if I can because it might be too big. We'll cross
We
that
We can
bridge
get a
when we get
smaller
there.
turkey, or we could just buy the turkey breast.
We'll see.
You buy some deli sliced turkey.
We also did Cornish hens last time instead of
True.
turkey, so I wouldn't be averse to doing that again.
What was okay? So that's kind of 4 different holidays. Any others that we want to add?
I really like time off.
Yeah, I love that.
Like that's really nice. Give me more
I
time
always
off.
like New Year's. I don't like making New Year's resolutions, but I like just celebrating.
I just like time off. That's the
That
part
too.
that I
Yeah,
like
that's
the
why I
most.
like New Year's, because it's just a day off that I get, which is
Okay.
wonderful.
So basically, just 5 different aspects.
Yeah.
Top 5 aspects of holidays that we like,
they're not
Yeah.
specific to holidays.
not necessarily activities. All right. Next one. 12.
12.
12.
Top 5 green flags in a significant other.
Wouldn't know.
But you have like ideals.
Yeah, like what are
Things
some
that you would
ideal things
want.
that if you had a significant partner and you could instill these green flags in
Gives
them?
me head scritches.
That's good.
Okay.
I've been saying that ever since I've known them.
Thrilled you had scritches.
Is that I need somebody to give me head scritches. They know this.
Brandon?
Independence.
Ugh. The way I was gonna say that, but I didn't know how to say it appropriately.
Steady income.
Yeah, I don't even need people to have like that, like an amazing job. I just need
I
you
just
to
need
have like
steady.
something going on. That's
I need
like,
you to be consistent.
yeah.
I need to be able to depend. If you know exactly what you can pay for, then I can work around.
We can work on that.
Yeah, and I think to the independence bit that I will add on to, in the sense of like, we are good as a dyad grouping
Hmm.
and also as an entirely separate two entities.
Yep. They will be happy and content to do their own thing while I am playing critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy 14.
I'm just
Maybe
listing
they're
the
playing
top
it too,
2.
and that's fine.
Right.
But like, if they're like, I'm not into that, I'm gonna go play my game. Great.
I'm gonna go play
I'm gonna
League
go
of Legends.
hang out
I-
with a friend. Great.
I'm gonna say
that.
has hobbies of their own that
Yeah.
I don't necessarily need to be invested in, but can be interested in.
Yeah.
So that's the 2. We just went around again. Rachel?
Oh, wait, no, we did 3. That's 3.
No.
You said different hobbies. We said independence. I said head scritches.
Okay.
That's 3.
Oh, we're doing collective 5. I
Oh.
thought we were doing separate 5s.
We can just do a bunch.
Oh, I
Okay.
see. Yeah, we're
Uh,
just gonna do a bunch.
Okay.
We try to get to 5.
Some of mine are the same.
We can try to get to 5.
It's high. It's a big number.
Okay.
I also think they have to be polite to wait staff, or just like
Oh,
good manners in
True.
general.
The blue collar worker.
Yeah,
I would say just overall respectful to humans.
yeah. Because there's nothing worse than going out and people just having a weird vibe when they're talking to waiters, and I'm like, just be a person and say things. I don't like being in public a lot. I don't like talking to strangers a lot. But
Same.
boy, oh boy, when a waiter or waitress or whoever walks up to me, am I like the
I'm
most
like,
cheerful
hello,
person?
thank you so much.
Oh
You're
my
wonderful.
gosh, you're here and you're bringing me things that I asked for. That's incredible, and you're not being paid well enough.
and
but
you're doing it willingly.
yeah, so like you just got to be like respectful to people.
Yeah. I would say that for a majority of things, especially if you're on the phone with somebody, like a customer service rep, wait staff especially, but also just like a regular person on
Anybody.
the street that you may encounter and they're just like, hey, I need help. And they're like, I don't want to help you. No, like at least be willing to hear them out.
Give me directions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just be respectful to humans.
I'm sorry. I kind of have somebody who's kind of similar to my like beliefs and ideologies. Like, I'm sorry if you don't believe that we are the working man. I'm
If
sorry.
you're a flat earther, we gotta go.
I know. I'm
yeah,
like,
the
I
Earth is
can't.
very clearly a donut, so I don't know what people are talking about.
I also just need somebody who's like, yeah, proletariats, they're cool.
Are you proletarian?
Yeah. That's our guild name
Yeah.
in Final Fantasy.
Shout out Nicole Byer.
Also, if you're homophobic, then you can quite
well,
literally-
obviously.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
big red flag. Green flag is like, yeah, you're in line with that. And also, like, in a similar way, conflict style, like, respects my conflict style. You don't have to have the same one all the time, but, like, knows how to work with it.
Yeah, there was nothing more infuriating, I think, for me when we were watching the Queer Ultimatum season.
Oh my God.
And Ozzy would just stop and then run away. And I was
Yup.
like, I
Well,
would have a hard time with that personally.
and
in
it
an
was
intimate
equally
relationship.
infuriating for me to watch, like, somebody who chases people down
Yeah.
and so aggressively to solve a problem, but doesn't actually solve a problem. It's just to chase them down to feel right.
Just want to shout about it.
It's like, yeah, it's like both of those are really infuriating to me. I'm like, I do run away a lot sometimes to calm down, but, like, I then often, well, I mean, maybe not so much. Ashley maybe can attest a little bit more. I maybe do a little more chasing.
Yeah.
But like, if you make it clear that I shouldn't be chasing somebody down, or I
Then
like,
you clearly won't.
then I won't. Like, if you make it really, 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 really clear.
Yeah.
I just need clarity on that kind of
We
thing.
love that.
I'm a dumbass.
Yeah.
About that kind of shit. I'm like,
Good little
I don't know what
teamwork
your
moment.
yeah, I need somebody who's into teamwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to think if to add anything.
I think I've encompassed pretty much everything I can encompass at the moment.
I got this question from somebody like a couple years ago, and I was like, yeah, it said pretty similar things, like somebody who like likes me for me. I always like to have somebody who has humor and like spontaneity, so I'd probably add that. But also just like somebody who respects me as a human and like has a steady income and like has interests maybe outside of me, which I'm okay with. And somebody was like, oh, so like no physical attractions or anything like that. I'm like,
That's a plus.
that's not what you asked me.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
there's got to be, I mean, obviously, like,
Yeah.
that's just like an inherent thing, though. It's like, I'm not going to go up to someone I'm not physically attracted to, but I'm not going to, like,
Shy away from
But if
people.
that's
boil
not-
down a person to a quality.
Like, yeah,
Or a
like
trait.
Exactly.
obviously I would want to be at least somewhat attracted to them, but like that's not always my first priority.
Yeah.
Which I think is very baffling for a lot of people.
I also think personality
Unfortunately.
over time grows attraction.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, I
Period.
think, like, there's got to be obviously like an innate moment of like, oh yeah, interest, but also I think like I've met several people in my lifetime who, like, the more I've gotten to know them, the more attractive they've become.
Absolutely.
I just don't go
Or less.
after people. I just don't go after people with attraction in mind. Like, that's just not how I work.
Yeah.
I'm not like, I'm physically attracted to you, so therefore I'm gonna be out there and go for it. It's like that. I don't do that anyways. So it just happens to be a plus if you're hot.
Yeah.
If you are, and hot looks way different to me than
To a lot
it
of
maybe
people,
did
yeah.
like 5 years ago.
Oh yeah.
You know what's
Like, it's
really
hot to
attractive
me.
for me? Riz.
Mm.
No, seriously. Like the most charismatic people in my life I've often had crushes
Oh
on.
my goodness.
Mm.
I just love the term.
I know.
The Riz.
It keeps us young.
It does.
Oh my god. Meanwhile,
Anyways,
I'm like,
that's
hey,
our top 5s.
Yeah.
Probably like top 8 or whatever. I don't know how many.
I love
we did.
MySpace.
7. Top
7.
5 places you want to visit
That was one of the ones I came up with.
in your lifetime.
Oh boy.
I really want to go to like the Australia, New Zealand
Yeah,
area.
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'd
See a
probably say that.
kangaroo in the wild,
A koala.
hmm
riddled with chlamydia.
I want to also go to Iceland.
That'd be fun.
Two opposite ends of the
Yeah.
spectrum. But
What if I was like Maine?
I mean, you could.
I did. Yeah, Maine would actually be really beautiful.
Get a Maine lobster.
I don't think it'd be my top 5 though.
Ooh,
Um,
yeah.
Maine lobster.
I feel like my top 5 are like so much more out of reach in normal. Because like if I wanted to go
This
to Maine,
is-
I
this is the-
feasibly could do it.
This
like,
is the
Well,
this
let's
is the
go to
time
Maine.
to
I want a
dream.
lobster.
This is the time to dream, Brandon.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like
Just go for it.
Like I could book a flight to Maine and go next weekend if I wanted to.
No, no,
We're busy next weekend. 2 weekends from now.
We can
Ooh.
We're busy
drive
2
to
weekends
Maine.
from now.
Yeah, we are. We're going to a
Um,
game.
Let's drive to Maine in August.
I don't want to drive to Maine. That's a long way.
I'll drive.
It's like too far to drive.
Yeah, but we could drive by a big yarn ball or something.
we'll talk about it.
I just like a road trip.
I do too, but not for like 30 hours.
It's not 30 hours to me.
Boston's like 18 hours away.
Is it really?
I thought so. I looked it
I
up a long
don't
time ago.
think it is. I'm gonna look it up now.
New York is 12.
What's a main city in Maine?
Boston.
What's the
No,
main city
Boston,
in Maine?
Massachusetts.
Augusta.
Augusta.
The capital.
Oh, true. Maine.
Shout out 5th grade.
So true. I forgot.
I'm stealing those capitals. Anyway, we have friends in a lot of countries I'd like to go visit. So that's basically where my top 5 was from.
Denmark and
Denmark and the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
If we could
sound
coop those up, that'd
wonderful.
be great.
I'd love to go. Well, if there was like a specific city we could meet up, Amsterdam sounds really fun.
Yeah. It's a little chaotic, but it'd be worth it.
How is it chaotic?
Amsterdam?
Yeah.
It's
Huh? Just because there's a lot going on.
13 hours
I know,
from
but-
where you are.
Okay, I was close.
You said 30.
Well,
You
I said
doubled it.
I was being a little
Liberal.
hyperbolic at that point.
Mhm.
But anyway, I still think 13 hours is too long to drive.
I also want to visit Canada.
Canada's pretty cool.
I've never been.
Yeah, it'd be easy trip too.
I
for where
want to
we
be. I want to go to the hat.
I guess it depends on. Yeah, I was
of
gonna say it
the
depends on what
US.
part you want to go.
I just want to say I've been to Canada.
We could go
I
to
like that you give
Portland,
Canada
Maine.
the hat. Where I like to assume that Canada is the main country and we're just Canada's pants.
No, Mexico is our pants.
That's very U.S. centric.
Yeah. I don't think we're worthy. I want to go to Japan.
Yeah.
Ooh,
At one
yeah.
point. I think that'd be
Japan
fun.
was on my list. Want to go to Japan. Want to go to Croatia.
That's a good one.
I've really wanted to go to Croatia for a really long time.
You
I have
have.
no real reason. I just like the name Croatia.
It's a good name.
Well, also,
Our grandparents have said many good
our
things.
grandparents, every time they're like talking about countries, they're like, "Oh, Croatia, it's so beautiful."
But then
It
they
is
don't
beautiful.
go that often. And I'm like, well, then why don't you go, Grandma, Grandpa, and take me with you?
It's hard.
I'd also go to Ireland. That sounds really
Yeah.
fun.
Ireland is fun.
It's on my list.
Croatia's fun. I really want to go back to Italy so I can do the dance of Italy. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I think about Italy a lot. Attenzione,
Pick a
pickpocket.
I would go to Italy. It's
I
not. I
still
don't think it's
haven't
like
seen
that
that
high up
one.
on my list, but I would definitely go.
I still haven't seen that on my TikTok.
You still haven't seen that on your
No.
TikTok?
I'll just
You
start
just
sending
gotta
them to
look
you
it
and see
up.
it
Yeah.
I'd do Germany. That'd be fun.
Germany is
very
fun.
Like my
I'll go with
ancestry and
you,
all that.
Jersey.
Our ancestry.
Yeah.
Collective, comrade. Well, not Russian,
You
but
could.
still a
We
thing.
could visit our castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say our last name because it's doxing,
Uh-huh.
but we do have a castle.
Not
We
us
don't own
specifically.
it, but
Yeah,
but
right.
it's a family name.
it's a family name.
Yeah. That would be really fun. I also really want to go to like Brazil.
Brazil.
We do have family in Brazil.
I
We
would
could
love to go to
feasibly
like Brazil or like a Latin country.
Rio.
Yeah. But it'd get a little nervous.
Chile. Yeah, it's fair.
But I feel like I get nervous anywhere.
I've had
Right.
a lot of people,
But just for different reasons.
I've had a couple friends go to Chile. Sounds fun.
Yeah. I'm into a lot of those.
Our dad might retire into a Latin country.
That's what he said. Yeah.
It's so wild that he's thinking about
Did
that.
you,
I'm
is.
like,
what
I didn't
was
even
what
think
country
about
was that? Peru, I
I
think.
think so. I think it was Peru or something.
Yeah,
like
it
that.
was Peru.
It was Peru. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
All
dad
right.
was like, "Yeah, we could retire there. I could make a
We're
lot
interested
of
in
money."
lots of countries.
Yeah,
that's a
traveling a
lot.
lot would be fun.
Hey, you know what would allow us to travel? Our Patreon.
We need one more subscriber and we'll be able to go to Japan.
Well, no, we're going to Maine tomorrow. If
All right, number
we're
5.
going to Maine.
I called off work already.
Exactly.
I have so much confidence in y'all.
I trust.
I just realized it's a short work week.
This is
I called off on
actually
Friday.
only 19 things because I did 7 and then 9, so I didn't include 8.
Just re-roll if it's a 20.
I have extras in case we want it.
Yeah.
Top 5 favorite smells.
Smell?
Yeah.
Smell?
Smell.
I thought you said
Aroma.
spells.
Scents. I thought
Aroma.
you said spells too.
Yeah,
That's
I thought
why
you
I was
said
like,
spells because like
there's so
D&D.
many.
I was ready.
Some people have like 40 and only like 10 spell slots.
Don't at my D&D character in your campaign. You don't give
smells.
me
I'm
more
not a very
spell slots.
sniffy boy. My sniffer doesn't work super great.
I mean, mine either, but
So I don't really think about smells or scents
I
too
like
often.
citrus.
I like citrus too.
I like
usually
Fruity Pebbles.
lemon,
You like fruity pebbles?
Yeah. Those smell good.
The artificial
lavender,
moment of that. Lavender is also very good to me.
coffee.
Fuck yeah.
Coffee's pretty good. I used to really like the scent of coffee when when I was younger. My dad would make it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't hit as much now when I make my own coffee for whatever reason. Again, my nose just doesn't work that well. But it's still good.
I like when other people make coffee.
Fresh baked bread.
Ooh.
Now you're just getting me hungry. I haven't eaten yet.
A bookstore.
Makes you
A
Specifically
happy.
Barnes and
Noble.
Noble.
You better beeline to that bathroom though.
I
was just about to say.
constantly.
Yeah.
Those my sniffer nose takes into the my olfactory system, sucks in, and then I suck in the fibers of those books,
Yep.
and it goes straight to my asshole.
Yep. And you gotta.
Remember when we played Munchkin in a Barnes and Noble for several hours?
3 hours at least.
It was
Yeah.
great. I had a great time.
The things we do when we have to kill some time on vacation before flights and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Yeah. It was fun. What other things are smelly?
I think we covered at least
Boys.
5.
Boys?
Boys are smelly.
I love a good cologne scent.
I don't really like colognes.
Eucalyptus.
They're
I
too
really like
harsh
the
for
smell
me.
of eucalyptus.
No, it depends on the cologne. Like sometimes it's like men's deodorant. Just like some men's scents are really good.
Maybe there, yeah.
Other ones smell like ass or like 12-year-old boy, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
If you give me
But-
one of those roller jet Gillette men's, ooh, I like that.
Just
But if you give me an
some-
Old Spice, cringy, in my opinion.
Oh, shout out to Dove Pear and Aloe deodorant. It smells delicious. It makes me want to eat my deodorant.
Should be edible, huh?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I like eucalyptus a lot. It's one of my favorite
Eucalyptus.
scents. Eucalyptus lips.
You know what I do like as a scent
Hmm.
that Bath and Body Works sometimes sells? Chai.
Mmm. Yeah.
It's not cinnamon though.
No,
It's like a vanilla-y
specific.
spice. It's very good for the
Concoction.
holidays.
Mm. Yeah. Smells are nice. If only you could smell them through YouTube.
True. All right, next one.
Then I could be like, eucalyptus. And then you would be smelling it
15.
through your computer.
Top 5 things that make you smile.
That's so not specific.
A person taking a picture of me.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Smile.
My friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I talk about all the things that
good
make me
joke.
smile.
Dogs
Dogs, true.
and cats and like other little.
I
house
just am not a
animals.
good smiler.
Little critters.
I'm really bad at smiling, guys.
That's
You think so?
Yes.
Interesting.
I've been told that my entire life.
Oh, that was rude.
Yeah.
well.
I'm bad at
not talk- We're
smiling.
not talking about your smile in particular.
Yeah,
We're
but
just talking
I
about
can't think of things that would make
that
me
make you
smile.
happy and
That's
smile.
different than things that make me smile. Because
Dog
I'm not always
pictures.
super expressive with it. I'm just
You
like, that's
to
nice.
cook.
I do like to cook.
Getting a headshot in Battle Bit.
I go hee hee hee
True.
in Battle Bit. When my
Solving a
friends say,
puzzle.
I'm gonna play Battle Bit with you.
Casting a good spell
Oh my god, casting the right spell onto the thing,
or having a plan with a spell and being like, hee hee hee.
or when it actually comes to fruition,
Throwing
things that
a
make
hand
me
grenade.
things that make me frown when the spell doesn't go right.
True.
When
And
the
where you
spell
don't-
goes sort of right, but not all the way right, and you're like,
Yeah, I'm adding Brandon right now.
it's fine.
My character is trying to investigate stuff in his campaign and is a wizard and investigates things with spells and is casting a bunch of spells on a thing that she thinks is sentient in some way, but apparently is not,
Smash.
which is really annoying.
Anyways.
Because I
I'd love
cast
to talk about it more,
identify,
but-
I cast identify on it, and it doesn't tell me anything, and that's weird. Right? It didn't tell me anything really, except for that it's an umbral staff.
Next
Yep.
one. 6.
That's so frustrating, Brandon.
Top 5. You're going to like this. Cereals.
Oh,
Oh, okay, this is a good one.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Honey Nut
Number one.
Cheerios.
And nut Cheerios are very good, actually.
Ashley doesn't like them.
Well, that's fine.
I like them because
I like Cocoa Puffs.
Ashley doesn't like them because she's
Cocoa
like,
Puffs are
oh, they
very
get
good.
so soggy.
They do sometimes.
I know, but if you eat them quick, they're like the perfect.
Even if you don't, they're still fine.
Yeah, there's a perfect consistency.
They're just not my favorite flavor.
I just don't understand that. They're
For
so
the second
good.
time on
Captain
this
Crunch.
podcast, Fruity Pebbles.
Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch is good. R.I.P. to my mouth.
Yeah, honestly.
Cookie Crisp.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm not really a Cookie
Crave.
Crave is
Crave
good.
is pretty good.
Remember when they had that Crave fad or whatever? The Crave challenge.
Yeah.
I remember doing this at our house when we were a little inebriated, and I took some ice cream and I put Crave in it to make a little crunchy moment.
I remember you talking about
It was great.
that.
20 out of 10.
Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs for sure. I always like.
You don't like peanut butter? Rachel's making a face.
It's gross. I don't understand why you would like it.
Because peanut butter's good.
It's not gross. We don't
Peanut
shame
butter
foods. We
chocolate
call them
I
bad or
flavor.
good.
no. Objectively to me, it is gross.
Objectively to me.
So subjectively.
I.e. subjectively.
There you go.
It is disgusting.
Well,
But that is me.
yeah.
As a peanut butter hater, not fun. I don't understand why somebody would like that if you didn't like peanut butter.
I will dip a spoon in a jar of peanut butter and just
Oh,
go to town.
that sounds vile.
Oh, it's so good.
I don't understand that.
Rachel, I feel like
Ashley traumatized me as a kid.
how?
You okay?
Were you
because-
peanut butter baby?
No.
You were covered in peanut butter
No.
and you went,
No,
Oh.
so I really had an aversion to peanut butter for a very long time. I still do. And Ashley sometimes would just take a spoon of it and be like, eat it, and then like try to put it in my mouth, and I'm like, hey, dude, I don't wanna.
I was just wanting to show you the joy of peanut butter.
But here's the
And I was
thing.
like, wow,
it
she
was
you
said,
just
I'm
try
practicing
it."
exposure therapy.
and I was
Yeah.
saying, you're not a therapist.
Yeah, you weren't licensed at the time.
That's fair.
So true.
Um,
Any other ones?
did I say Cinnamon Life already? I love that.
Cinnamon light.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you'd like it. It's good little, just like
Did I
little
mention
square
Cinnamon
grains
Toast
and everything like
Crunch?
that. Yeah, it's the first thing I
Yeah,
said.
that's the
Okay,
top
good.
one.
Just making sure. I needed
That's
to
a
voice that.
prerequisite for everything else.
I
I
just
pretty much would
immediately-
eat any cereal though.
True.
Even Raisin Bran?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a couple that I wouldn't eat. I don't like the fruity cereals. I don't like Raisin Bran. I like
Ban.
I like I like sweet cereals and chocolatey cereals. So like Frosted Flakes good, Pops are really good.
I love Pops.
Cocoa Pebbles I'll eat.
Cocoa Krispies.
I like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Fruit Loops. You wouldn't like that, but I love
I
Fruit
don't like
Loops.
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops are gross.
I've eaten them though.
I'm not crazy about Lucky Charms.
No, they're not that great.
No, people love them, and I'm like, that's fine. Not for
It's
me.
like you like marshmallows. We get it.
I don't even like the marshmallows that much in there, and I love marshmallows,
No. Yeah.
but like the marshmallows in the cereal aren't for me.
Also, you all were at our house and we didn't make s'mores.
I know.
I made a s'more
Ashley made a s'more
when
after
everyone
the
was
test
fact.
runs.
gone. It was great.
We'll make them when we are back at the house.
All right.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9.
Okay.
9.
Top 5 favorite names for people.
Oh, I couldn't care less about this.
Yeah, this is yeah.
Do you want to skip this then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not a good one for us.
I don't. I couldn't even begin to choose.
All right.
I mean, besides like old timey names that I think are fun and quirky,
Yeah.
but I couldn't tell you those off the top of my head because
Top 5 movies you'll watch with anyone.
Oh, any of them.
Them. Brandon is a movie watcher.
Yeah.
Well, you got to pick a couple.
Jurassic Park.
1993.
Yeah, of course.
Shout out to Dave.
I would watch Inception with anybody.
The
I
fact that I
love
have
that
not
movie.
watched either of those.
I would watch Arrival with anybody.
Never watched that one either.
I'm mainly pointing this at Brandon, but if you want to add anything, Rachel.
I would watch Everything Everywhere All at Once with anybody.
I haven't watched that one either.
I would watch. I need one more.
This is great for our audio listeners.
There's so many that I'm cycling through that I just don't know. What's another one? I'd probably watch like the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie with anybody.
Wow.
It's a fun one and it's a
It's
throwback.
diverse choice.
Hell yeah.
I was trying to get,
I
I
would
was trying to get a
pick-
range in there.
Here's my top 5. that I would watch with anyone, or I would kind of force anyone to watch with me. Just to-
Force?
yeah, because this is a testament to our friendship and whether
Whoa.
or not you would just sit down and watch them with me.
Mm.
You don't necessarily have to enjoy them, but you have to be able to sit down and watch them with me. Okay?
I can watch anything.
And this isn't a friendship thing. This is like a romantic partner thing. Because I feel like there's one that I'm going to say that you, Brandon, would maybe not sit down and watch with me.
I'll watch anything.
Okay. First one. First one is Your Name. I was like, what was the name of it? Your Name.
Good movie.
The anime. The anime movie was
Yeah.
very good.
Uh-huh.
And the related ones, I haven't watched Weathering with You, and I want to watch the new one about the door.
Yeah, I stopped seeing previews for that one.
I know. I think it already came out, maybe.
Probably.
Those are those.
Those are the...
Those are those ones. Second one, Barbie.
Sure.
Barbie Fairytopia.
Fairytopia.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm changing the question. This is actually top 5 Barbie movies
Top 5 Barbie
Go
movies.
for it.
that I want people to watch. Barbie Fairytopia. No, this is the order. Barbie Fairytopia 2 Mermaidia. That's the best one.
Number
True.
one.
Barbie Fairytopia, the original, is second. Barbie Fairytopia Mariposa is number 5, I think.
Yeah.
Then Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses is number 3. And Barbie and the Nutcracker is number 4.
You put Nutcracker there?
Well,
I
Wait,
love the Nutcracker.
Barbie Mariposa has been removed from the board because I forgot about Barbie and the Princess and the Pauper. And that is number 4. Nutcracker is number 5.
I love the Nutcracker.
Number
one.
Fairytopia 2. Fairytopia. What did I say was this one?
12 Dancing Princesses.
12 Dancing Princesses. Princess and the Pauper, which these ones are very close. I just like 12 Dancing Princesses because I want a bunch of sisters. And then
Don't we all?
Nutcracker. Those and if you are
I'd
my
say-
significant other, you have to watch all of them.
Because I can't think of anything, and I'm fine with watching this at any point. Silver Linings Playbook, even though it's sad as fuck.
I've never seen it.
a good movie.
A good movie, and it's very sad. And I'll watch the Twilight series
Fun.
at any time. I think it's a cinematic piece of garbage, but it's like watching a trash can.
That's what makes it so good.
That's what makes it so good.
But yeah, in terms of movies, it's like that anime Barbie movies when I'm feeling like it.
Pride and Prejudice.
No, I'm not a Pride and Prejudice.
That's for
yeah,
Ashley.
I'd add anything with Keira Knightley in it.
Yeah.
So that includes The Duchess is also a good one.
Pirates of the
although
Caribbean.
That one's pretty wild. I don't often put Pirates of the Caribbean,
She's less.
but I would watch it.
Yeah. She's less so in that one.
Yeah, I'd say Pride and Prejudice, The Duchess, and then there's one other movie I feel like. You know, there's a good Marie Antoinette movie that I really like. I forget which year it was released.
Sure.
It's like the 2000s, I think, like 2010. I really like that one.
I'm not a big movie girly.
I love it.
So I'm going to say
period
for my
drama.
other 2 things that are not movies.
You don't get a top 5 Barbie and other movies.
Listed
I
a
know.
shit ton of movies.
Blue-
I'm not a movie girl. Here's 8 things that I need you
I
to watch.
want to
with me.
watch Bluey with my partner.
Sure.
And then something else. I don't know.
Demon
I'm not a
Slayer.
big movie. Yeah. Sure. Right now it's
Well,
Demon
Demon
Slayer.
Slayer's a movie.
True, there's a movie.
It's not really a movie anymore.
Whatever.
But sure, I don't think that's a top 5 movie though.
You gotta be ready for body horror with the Demon Slayer movie, though.
A little bit.
Kind of crazy.
Kind of
All right.
spooky.
Top 5. I rolled an 18.
Lovely.
Top 5 jobs you would pursue if you couldn't keep your current one.
Social media marketing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I make so much more money.
If I see that the problem is having the means to do a thing, right? Like if you can assume that you have the means to be like do anything, I would do it.
Yeah.
I don't think I would want to be a doctor or anything like that.
No. I'd do something fun.
If I could just like magically have the knowledge and skill set of like a family physician, great.
Yeah.
I'd do that.
Just
But
have
I
the
don't want to put in the
experience.
work.
No, period. It's so much work. Shout out to the family physicians.
I think I could work in academia and do pretty well there,
yeah,
doing
like being a
research and teaching
scientist.
and stuff.
Like if I could be a scientist.
Yeah. I would love to work in film and media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had the skill
What other
set
jobs
to be
exist?
like a major film magnate, I would.
What other jobs exist?
I feel like I'd have a fun time as a hairdresser.
It'd be fun. Yeah.
I don't think
I also think I would have a really fun time as like a writer.
You do think you would?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I couldn't tell if you said don't or not.
I'm not
brain
very good at
fizzled out.
writing, but I do enjoy it.
Yeah. There's a lot of people who aren't good at writing who do well with it. So, you know,
I think
So I'd
Live
make
your dream.
millions. Yeah.
I'm gonna steal that answer. I'd also say writer. It's a
I
good
think
one.
I would say
I'd be a comedy
purely
writer.
for the money.
Shout out to the people on the writer's strike. You're doing the work, and we support you.
And
Yeah.
now the actors strike. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
shout out to everyone saying we should all just strike.
And there's a UPS strike
Yeah, and
on
there
the
should be.
horizon.
If I could do it just for the money, I'd probably be like a CEO of like a major company, like I don't
That'd
know,
be fun.
State Farm. Make a lot of insurance money.
Yeah,
There's a lot of money in
there
insurance.
sure is.
Make the money at Wall Street.
Yeah.
That's another one.
If I had a bunch of money, I would.
I'd like to own my little coffee shop.
That's what I was gonna say. A little coffee
Oh
book
my
shop.
God.
Coffee
book shop.
bookstore.
Yeah,
Coffee bookstore bar.
Yes.
I would be okay with having a bar.
I just imagine what's his name from Bar Rescue coming in and shouting at me and like,
No, I would get my shit together.
I'd get a mixology
I want
license.
a classic place, like a little speakeasy.
yeah.
Very Great Gatsby.
Very
themed.
bespoke.
What would it be called? I don't know. It's too much pressure. Never mind.
I've already thought of this. I
Yeah.
want to make a blues lounge.
Actually,
So it'd be
there's
booze and blues.
and then you can curate
jazz
artists.
lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could book gigs for people who are aspiring jazz artists.
Live local music.
We could have live local music on certain nights.
Pressure by the pound.
We could serve alcohol during the night, and then like our front would be like a bookstore, a coffee shop.
After 6 p.m., it turns into a.
Yeah.
And like during the day, you have like poetry readings and like a little open mic sometimes.
Yeah, we'd have a lot of open mics.
maybe
Beat
sometimes you
mix.
have like an arts and crafts for the kids.
That'd be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe some tattoo artists that come.
Oh, the
Sure.
way I would want to own a brewery.
It'd be
I-
a microbrewery in the back.
I want a brewery.
There's a
No, I
basement.
want a big old brewery.
Blues and brews, because then it could
because
be
then it
a
could be
brewery.
coffee.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then it could be brewery.
It could be a coffee roastery brewery place.
Roastery sounded like rotisserie to me for a second. I was like,
We did just have basically rotisserie chicken.
That could be one of the menu items. Roast and
Rotisserie
roast.
chicken.
It'd be coffee and chicken.
a classic pairing.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, we have a lot of career aspirations.
That's
I
it.
think that would be that is copyrighted.
TM.
Don't steal my ideas. I'm a writer now.
Yeah, that's copyrighted IP.
Already patented. Okay. Next one. 16.
I'm a grandmother.
Top 5 things that you do every day.
Take a poop.
On the internet.
Hydrate.
Yeah,
I don't hydrate every day.
you should.
I don't have enough water in my body.
Your bones are going to get dry.
That's not how that works.
You don't know. You didn't go to
I'm-
medical school.
I didn't go to medical school, but I'm a scientist. Social scientist.
Okay. All right.
I know some things about bones.
They'd say, is there a doctor on the plane? You said,
And then you're like, is there a different doctor on the plane?
I'm a psychologist. No,
Uh,
I'm kidding.
I'm a psychiatrist. Imagine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hydrate.
Hydrate is definitely one I do every day.
Poop.
I mean, I guess probably not every day of my life, but most days.
Most days I poop.
I'd say, most days.
I'd say
Actually-
most days I'm fairly
Ashley and I,
regular,
when
but-
we were both work from home, I know exactly what time it is when Ashley comes down and goes
I
to the
have
bathroom.
very specific times the day
Yep.
that I poop every
I'm like, good
day.
morning.
And if it doesn't happen, I have a serious problem.
like,
Yep.
what's happening?
There was
I-
a moment where I interrupted that flow.
Do you want to know the times that I poop every day?
No.
All right. Ashley's ready to provide that. Ashley and I are big about
Look, I'll say that it's
D-
within a specific time span and it's in a specific order. I wake up and after a certain point, I need to immediately pee. There's nothing stopping me.
Yep.
And then after that period of time,
she's relaxing.
there's a span of time that goes by and I immediately have to shit.
Yeah. And those two, and like going to the bathroom for the first time when she immediately wakes up is separate from that time.
Yes, of course.
They're two separate
For
trips
me,
to the bathroom.
they are not.
Specific.
Yeah.
They're like, wake up, do both.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
My body says no.
Body is a wonderland.
True. So true, bestie.
There's not a lot that I do every day. I watch TV every day.
You do?
Yeah.
He is a big
scroll through
media
TikTok.
consumer.
Yeah. I'm on the socials.
I text the friend group pretty much every day.
Pretty much every day.
Pretty much. You all are
I
describing
burp.
stuff
I
that
like burping.
But everything else is fairly inconsistent every day.
I know some people don't like burping, but I like a good
I
burp.
brush my hair.
Put on deodorant.
Put on deodorant.
Don't
Do
do
a
that
little
every day.
morning routine.
If I'm not seeing people,
I mean, yeah, sometimes
worry
I'm like,
about
sometimes the brushing of the hair is just throwing it up.
yeah.
It's not like I do something with it.
Yeah.
So I'm not like a big old crusty crust.
You don't want to build up too much crust.
I don't want to be, you got to decrustify. Have you seen that lady on TikTok?
We've had this conversation so many times, and I laugh every time. Because the first time I was like, oh, no, send it to me. And then every other time I've just been like, yeah, you told me about
Wait,
it.
I've told you about this
Yes,
multiple times?
Multiple times.
And she's like, she's got that little accent.
Yes.
She's so fun.
Yeah. Because the first time I was like, no, I have no idea. And
When
you said
did
to me, I was
I
like,
last
this
speak of this to
was
you?
a year ago.
A year ago? Okay,
Oh, was that
I
the
was
last
gonna
time?
say,
No.
No, what
The
was
last time was like
I-
a few months ago.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Because I feel like I haven't
No.
talked about
Oh
her
my
in a
God.
really long time.
Because I think about it every time you do that. I'm like, yep.
Decrust.
Because every time I mention
her.
it, you're always like, have you seen that lady? And I'm like,
This
yeah.
is like me retelling the stories of my friends.
No,
to
but like
my most-
To them,
I
yeah.
swear I haven't talked about her. I mean, maybe it was like a few months ago in like 2022, but in 2023, I feel like I haven't talked about her.
It wasn't like you were like rambling or
tell
like
the
sending
audience,
on
though,
and on.
about what we're
Okay,
talking
so
about.
now I gotta
No,
pull
leave
her
them in the
up.
dark. Don't let them know. Look up Uncrustifies and see
No,
what happens.
that's literally not her name.
Look up Uncrustables and see what happens.
It's just
crust
a peanut
check.
butter and jelly
I think
sandwich.
that's what her. Oh yeah.
What'd you find it?
Anna Rudiger,
Rutabaga.
Probably Rudiger
Rudiger.
or something like that.
She is on TikTok. She's so fun, and she does this little thing. She's from New York City, apparently.
Hey.
And she has a little thing where it's a series, and she goes, "I'm like your little auntie," and it's a crust check. And how crusty are you?
Yep.
Yeah, crust level check. It's a whole playlist. At the moment, she has 27 crust checks
It's not that bad.
that she's had over, which honestly, some people have like hundreds.
Yeah, people do like daily stuff.
Yeah, and I'm like, thank God she doesn't do it daily. She does some other stuff too, but she's really fun. And I just like seeing her on my For You page every once in a while. I don't think I even follow her. I'm going to follow her right now.
She reminds you to check your crust levels.
Yeah, and she's
Alright.
like, did you water yourself? Did you go
And you
check
say,
on that
"No."
plant? And then she just like throws some random stuff in there. She'll be like, did you go check that plant that you didn't see in a million years?
Nope.
Did you water him? You should probably do that.
My plants don't need watering.
How's our cacti doing from the last episode?
The lost episode? Well, they don't know about the cacti, but
Yeah, but we should tell them.
we planted cacti and they're about ready to go and be given to their owners. So I get 2, you get 2, and Rachel gets 2.
Yes.
And they're little cacti sproutlings. They're
Cute.
like this big.
Are you gonna
One's
take
actually
care of
kind of big. I'm
Whoa.
gonna get that one.
Yeah.
Are you
That's
gonna
really cool.
take care of him?
I'll do my best.
Thankfully, they don't need much watering.
Yep.
Anyways,
You just get to see him enjoy himself.
I
Or you got to put him in a sunny spot though.
I have a few of those.
Okay, good.
I
Never mind. Keep going.
rolled a 19.
Whoa.
Wow.
Top 5 games you can't live without.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Or like a TTRPG. It doesn't have to be D&D specifically. I need a TTRPG.
Okay.
Oh, but we're talking all games, both video games and real games.
Yeah.
Game of life.
Video games aren't real games. Is what I just said. I
Yeah.
didn't mean to say that.
Real game.
I meant
Real
real
gamers
life,
rise up.
real life games like they're on like a table.
You know, I'll say it. Final Fantasy 14.
Mind games.
I like that game a lot. I could see. That's
kidding.
the thing. I'm always like, I could live without it. But for the sake of the question, I really do love that. I don't want to like lose the memory of having played that.
D&D, Final Fantasy. We talk about it a lot.
The Sims.
Ashley really likes the
I'll
Sims.
I'll play The Sims for hours. If there's only 5 games that I can play and one of them's The Sims, I'll be able to sustain my life.
Yeah, that was probably Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm big into the Last of Us series. I could replay those a couple times, and I have.
True.
I haven't done it. When does it come out on PC?
It's out on PC.
It's been out.
The first
on
one, at least. I
PC.
don't know about the second
I
one.
need the first one.
I
I
have
need
the
it.
second one that you can take anytime.
I know, I just can't play it.
You can put
Wait,
it
no,
on
I
your
can.
PlayStation.
I can. I forget.
I can't
It's because you have a
play it.
PS5, and I always have to think about like what game do I have? What thing do I have? I have a PS4.
Yeah.
But you have the PS4 version. I don't have PS5.
I like the Pokemon games.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to keep playing those.
I really like the Legends of Zelda.
Yeah.
Those ones are my favorites. I got D&D. I got Legends of Zelda.
Try to think of any more.
I really like Betrayal on the House on the Hill.
It's a good one.
It's a good one, but I don't know. Everybody likes playing it, so we don't play it all the time. But we also have so many other games in life.
I like the Game of Life.
Game of Life is also very good.
Monopoly. I'm gonna put it on there.
I don't know why you like Monopoly.
Monopoly's fun.
Monopoly divides people. It's so long when you're playing in real life. You have to do so many
I like that you
transactional
really
things.
it divides people.
It does.
We
Have you
literally-
ever played a real life on the
Yeah.
table game of
And I'm
Monopoly
still
to its
friends
fruition?
with all those people.
I don't. You have to have strong bonds.
Yeah.
Because I get pissed.
That's how bonds are created.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I was just readjusting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's other games that I can think of. I mean, I guess just like the Kingdom Hearts Final Fantasy series.
Trying to think what games I
Yeah.
like to play a shooter game, and that makes me a lone person in our friend group sometimes.
Call of Duty.
Not all the
It's a
time.
solo
No.
shooter.
Sam will always play a shooter with you.
I know, but I just like playing it with you guys too when you feel up to it. But you often don't feel up to it.
I just don't like them.
And that's okay.
It's not that I
wanna
don't
play
like them.
shooter.
I just don't have as much fun
Okay.
playing them. So
We should play like zombies when we're not playing against other people.
I just need to maximize my joy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds a lot sadder than it is, but
I don't know if zombies or something like that would maximize your joy in any way.
so it depends.
I'm
sometimes,
here to
but-
maximize your joy.
Yeah.
However you want to do that. Anyways.
Yeah.
I'm done rolling. I'm just gonna do the ones that I really like.
Okay.
Let's see.
I really have to go to the bathroom.
Too bad.
Okay. I'll hold it.
Oh, top 5 things you'd bring on a deserted island to survive. Knife.
A plane to leave the
An
deserted
airplane.
island.
No, they have to be survival items.
That's not a survival item. I can't fly out.
No.
That's an item.
Just no.
A flare gun.
Matches. No.
Flint.
Flint. Or a really good bow drill.
Yeah. A machete.
Yeah.
A machete.
A didgeridoo with Survivor theme song.
A tarp.
Tarp.
Tarp is good.
Rope.
Tarp
Rope's
and
pretty
rope.
good.
Clean clothes. Medicine.
A first aid kit.
One of those like military grade cell phones, so you can call for help.
I really have to go to the bathroom.
You
I'm
can. I was
so
joking.
sorry.
You can
go
obviously go to the
pee.
bathroom.
I know. I'm just.
All right.
I gotta
pause.
Yeah. Pause. I so desperately need to go. I'm sorry. I don't like doing that. I really try to power.
It's because you chugged a coffee.
Yeah, I know.
Is there any coffee left?
No, it's my coffee. It's my coffee. I already gave
I
you
am
coffee tax.
So tired.
I know.
I've been low vibrational all day, and I gave her all of the coffee.
Why?
because there was only like this much left in the carafe, and it's all in that cup.
Gotta make more.
I cried a little. I was like, I don't want to make more. It's gonna take more time.
My insurance bill is ready.
Great.
I don't pay that until the beginning of the month.
Same.
Stop bothering me. Leave me alone. Stupid love song. Oh, my tumbly got a little rumbly.
I heard that from
It's
over
beginning.
here. What, are you hungry?
No, but I will be soon. But that's okay.
Why is your tummy rumbling then?
Huh? It's letting me know that it's getting hungry.
Oh.
It's getting there.
What do you mean it's getting there?
Yeah, I'm not really
If
hungry.
it rumbles, then it's hungry.
No.
Yeah.
I haven't been awake long enough to be hungry.
Yeah, Rachel was like, well, we'll go to Starbucks since we're out of coffee. And I went, I would throw up.
Throw up.
If I have a full coffee.
I would throw up my coffee.
But now I'm awake.
I know.
And sentient.
I literally said, "Are you sure you don't want to go to
I didn't want a coffee then. That sounded revolting.
Starbucks?"
We are revolting.
we go to
children
Starbucks maybe
in
after?
revolting times. Waiting. There's a Dunkin' on the way to your house. There's a little dun-dun. Right on the side of the road.
Do you go there often?
Nope.
Me neither.
Okay, we were talking about survival items.
Yeah.
Wait. Talking about survival items. Sorry, I need to go to the bathroom very quickly.
A genie in a bottle.
A genie in a bottle is a good survival item. Those don't exist.
You don't know.
Not in this scenario.
Just because you haven't experienced them doesn't mean it's not
You
real.
know what? I just would.
A backpack full of rocks spell SOS on the sand.
You can.
That would be so heavy.
There are rocks everywhere.
just
So would
saying
be
it-
the weight of surviving on an island.
Just saying it would be heavy. I'm not saying it's a
Do
bad thing.
A pile full of rocks so I can just drown.
Just wear it, walk into the ocean.
No, I don't want to be alive.
Do you ever just say that where you're like, I just want to walk into the ocean?
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's just because of my Shakespearean friends.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Throw
I'd rather
myself
exit-
into the waves.
I'd rather exit followed by bear.
Huh?
That's a Shakespearean reference.
Exit?
Pursued by
followed-
bear.
Wow.
All right.
That's kind of fun.
Top 5 things that will scar a Victorian child.
Oh, an extra flavorful Dorito.
A what?
An extra flavorful Dorito.
Whoa.
Can you imagine just giving it like an
This
extra nacho
podcast.
cheesy Dorito?
This podcast. They'd be like, you're talking into a cylinder.
Yeah. Any Harlem Shake video.
Visco girls.
And I oop.
Jesus Christ.
Throwing it back. Second mention of this in the podcast. The Demon Slayer movie.
Yeah. I feel like movies and any kind of like advanced animation would probably freak people out.
A globe.
Oh my
That
god.
would flip their worldview upside down.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, what if I told you there's multiple continents and it's not flat?
Yeah. I want to making them watch like a surgery video.
Oh my god.
Pokemon the game.
Yeah.
Thinking through
People
things.
having equal rights.
I was gonna say homosexuality.
Women voting.
Oh my god. Pants.
Buttered
Pants.
chicken.
Huh?
Buttered chicken.
Like Indian food?
Yeah.
Incredible.
I mean, maybe not like. Oh, I guess they're Victorian children. I was gonna say maybe not like Indian children back in the day. But
Yeah.
No.
but yeah.
Like
A
Victorian England.
Victorian
child.
child. The amount of spice they could never handle.
That's what I'm saying. A big Dorito.
Oh, that's true.
The one chip challenge.
Oh God, yeah. Hot Ones with Sean Evans.
So true.
Get a Victorian child on your show, Sean Evans.
Gastronomy.
A Tesla.
Oh.
Self-driving anything.
Yeah.
Drones.
The lack of forests.
True.
They'd be like, where did they go?
Plumbing.
Oh my god. Just that's scary. When you're taking
A
little,
bidet.
little spray up your butt.
Yeah. Cameras.
Yeah, they'd be like, how they capture my soul?
Mm-hmm.
That's what Amish people believe. Or some Amish people believe.
Throwback. Doodle jump. Okay.
What about it? Would
Just that
traumatize
game,
them?
Doodle Jump.
Just doodle jump.
You can jump in my doodle?
An iPad.
Yeah.
Oh
They
my
wouldn't be.
God.
They would turn into an iPad kid like that.
Yeah.
They wouldn't
Or
know how to
kill
work
them.
it. Yeah, or they would kill them.
Just most music probably would just blow their mind.
Oh my god! Imagine putting some death metal on them.
Yeah.
Some rap.
Mm-hmm.
Eminem going.
That's what he says.
He goes really fast that one song.
Rap God.
Yeah.
Skyrim VR.
That'd probably feel like home to them.
Honestly, yeah.
No, because
They recognize if that's
no, because
true.
then they face a vampire or a dragon, and they get
No, you get them to the first little part. What is
that
it
would
called?
rock their world.
What's that first little town called?
I don't know.
I don't know. You get
Whiterun?
no,
Probably.
sure, maybe. But you get to that little town, and then you're like, look at the thatched roofs, the blacksmithy, your home.
The first
Your homie.
scene
They
is,
just
hey,
look
you're finally
different.
awake. And they're like,
Oh
We gotta
my
skip
God.
past that though.
No,
and
no,
then
no.
you almost get beheaded, and then you get attacked by a dragon.
Yeah.
They would have a seizure in a heartbeat.
You don't know
after
that.
All right.
Yeah, there's just a lot of things a Victorian.
Also,
kid
they'd
would
probably get motion
traumatize.
sick by the time they
Oh,
play.
I sure do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'd throw up.
Depending on how the movement works in those VR games, I'm like,
Oh, yeah. If I can control it and I know what I'm doing, we're good.
But the second you say, "Okay, I can jump over there,"
I'm
throwing
the
up.
opposite. I like the jump movement better than the just like the
Really?
running movement.
I agree. The jump movement's fine with me. All right.
No, I mean in the sense of like, if it's within this bubble and I can control what's in this bubble, me physically, then I don't get motion sick. But if I jump or if I'm running like in a smooth motion, but I myself am not running,
Right.
that's when I get
That's what I'm
motion
saying.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which sucks because I have Cooking Simulator and it does that. And I really want to
Okay.
cook.
I think I have maybe like one or two more.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Top 5 people or things you could win in a fight against.
A Victorian child.
Yeah, I was gonna say any child.
The ghost children.
I
I'm
feel like I
winning.
could beat Snom.
I don't know that you could. Snom has attack moves, ice
What-
powers.
What are his attack moves?
He can learn Blizzard. He can
Oh.
freeze you.
But he's so small.
So, I think any Pokemon would kill me.
Yeah.
Well, we'd be friends first.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
It would be a pretend
But if it was
fight.
like fight this Pokemon, I'd like they would kill me because they just do like poison sting and I'd be poisoned and die.
all of them are poison types.
Or like flamethrower and I'm just like, okay, now I'm burnt.
to a crisp.
I'm not saying that I would do this, but I think I could take you in a fight.
Whoa.
I don't think I could take you.
No.
But I think I could take you.
That's really mean.
I'm not saying I would do it. I was very clear. I would never
My
fight you.
legs got real big power.
I
That's
know.
true.
I'm not. My legs got big power, but you know what your vulnerability is? Your back.
Oh, true.
I know your weakness.
You do have some status conditions currently.
Do
Yeah.
I also have some status conditions, but they're a little more masked.
we wouldn't
Yeah.
fight?
I just think I could get you in an arm bar and then really fuck some shit up.
Jesus Christ! Oh my god!
Respectfully,
Oh my
respectfully.
God.
If we fought, we wouldn't have any of those status conditions.
Now,
Yeah.
where we would really be fucked, have you seen that like game where people like take their legs and like cross them
Yeah.
and then like try to flip the other person
Just
over?
leg wrestling, yeah.
That one we would be fucked over by each other with because we got big leg strength.
True.
That's what I'm saying. I could not win that fight.
I would just take my ankles and crush your larynx.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I think anything that
Fatality.
has to do upper body, I think I would win.
I could beat up a rat.
Sure.
Ooh, like a New
Like
York
a
City
pizza
rat.
rat or like
Maybe not a New York City rat,
Mm.
but like a regular one.
You know who I could beat up? like a CEO,
Easily.
because they're just sitting on their little desk going tippy 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 tippy, and I
Yeah.
just sock them.
They don't work.
Exactly.
What do you mean? They're not at their desk.
No,
tippy
I said
tapping.
they're tippy tapping.
They don't
at
even
their
do
desk.
that.
No,
Fucking-
I said that they're tippy tapping at their desk. They're just scrolling Twitter.
Who do you think would win, Elon Musk or Mark Zuck? Because Elon's been challenging Mark.
But listen, the Zuck has been training with professional MMA fighters for years now.
I mean, true.
like he's got the advantage in that way, but elongated muskrat's body is just kind of ridiculous. So
I like that he is equated to a muskrat.
that's his name. It's his full name.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Elon Musk is short for elongated muskrat.
Elongated muskrat. I didn't hear the elongated.
Snorted because that was so
You
stupid.
did. You're welcome.
I didn't hear the elongated part.
Shout out
in
to
the
that Twitter post I saw
That
years
is
ago.
funny.
I'd credit you if I could, but
Holy shit.
What
I
else
think
would
I
you
could
fight
also respectfully. I love this guy, Linus Tech Tips. I
You
think I
You
could,
can take him?
I think I could
Linus
body
Tech
him.
I
Tips?
don't know.
I feel like he probably has more stamina.
Can he
than
bring
me.
his Linus screwdriver into the fight?
That's true. If he brings the screwdriver, then I'm fucked.
Yeah, no weapons.
But I really love Linus, so I wouldn't fight him. I would just be like, hey, let's
You
build
know
a PC.
who I would fight? Climate change.
It's not our responsibility though.
Cop out answer.
It is our responsibility as humans.
I mean, on a but yeah, like on an individual level, like our
Yeah.
impact is pretty tempered.
But yeah, I just think I could take him. I think I could take him, and
I could fight a worm.
then we'd build a.
Certainly,
Easy.
maybe you
Sorry,
will
I'm
someday.
seeing the worm sticker.
That's okay.
I can't think of many other people.
I think we covered the basics.
Yeah, Linus, I don't want to fight you. I just want to build a PC.
Yeah.
Thanks for helping me teaching me how to
I
build
feel
one.
like this would be mainly for fun, not necessarily to actually fight, but I'd probably fight Izzy Roland. It'd be kind of fun.
She'd be scrappy.
True.
We'd have a great time.
Yeah.
It'd be like a play fight.
I watched the other reality television actually, and I killed it again.
It'd be like a dance battle.
I'm so good at reality
Or
television
something.
facts.
I feel like Izzy can dance though.
Yeah.
She twerked in that episode.
Yeah, come on now.
I know.
Can you
Can
wall
you put your
twerk
feet
like
up on a
that?
wall and twerk?
No.
Well,
You already lost.
We could also do a battle of wit. I would.
She's an
I would-
improv comedian.
Look, I'm not saying I would win. I think I would just enjoy it.
it'll
Okay,
be fun.
I respect that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any last
Anyways,
ones?
that's just me saying that Izzy Roland could step on me, and I'd say thank you.
Last one, or are we
last
wrapping?
one.
Last son.
Pick 5 words that you find silly. That's it.
Brouhaha.
Why do you find that silly?
You both just burst into laughter when I said it because it's a silly word.
No, it's for me. It was laughing at the fact that you find it silly.
Of
It looks
course.
like you immediately found a word.
It is. I have that one in my back of my mind. I was an English teacher. It's a funny word.
Brouhaha.
Brouhaha. It's a funny word. I think poop is a funny word.
Poop. Lol.
Is funny words the category? Silly words.
Words that are silly.
Silly. Is
The word silly
there.
is silly.
of course.
All right.
Webster's dictionary says the word silly. Is.
Okay. Okay, actually. Mike Trapp, get on him.
He's not here.
I'm just.
Is Mike Trapp in the room with us
no,
right now?
I'm saying recruit you to the
Oh,
show
yeah.
for the next reality
Shout
TV
out.
one.
I'm there. Humdinger.
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 I'm trying to remember the full word.
Cringe. I think it's pretty silly
Goofy word.
because it's like a reaction word now at this point. Like
Cringe. Yeah.
cringe used to be like an action that you did, like you were cringing at a thing. And now we're just like cringe. It's an adjective. We've evolved the language.
What are silly, goofy words?
Pneumono
Goofy, it's good one.
ultramicroscopic volcaniosis.
Yep.
That's a funny word.
The fact that you have
What's
to
that
look
all
it up is
about?
silly.
It's a pneumonia that you get from inhaling silica dust from a volcano.
Oh.
It's a little kid with Steve Harvey spelled it.
Oh,
And I think it's funny.
iridocyclitis.
That is so silly one. That was the other one that I was like trying to remember.
That's a good one.
Other silly words. Eureka.
Yeah, that's a good one. Eureka.
Icker.
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 Inconceivable.
Quiver and shiver and quiff.
That's a good one, yeah.
That's a reference.
Deduce.
It's
Because
my
it sounds like
deuce.
a poop.
The way I said archivist yesterday.
How did you say archivist?
Archivist?
I think I said archive or archive or something like that. I said it weird. Mechanist versus machinist versus machinist.
Machina.
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 Trying to think. I know there are silly words out there.
You know what's another silly word? Patreon.
I gotta go. Ashley really
Just cracked herself up.
It's just a stupid segue, but I liked it.
It did have to be a segue though.
Follow us on Patreon.
That's our 5th call to action.
Yep.
It's the same one. Oh, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Yeah. We gotta roll for wrap up.
It's time for rolling for wrap up.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
We gotta have the chart up.
That kind of worked for the D20. None of the other ones, but it worked for the D20.
Ashley's just like rolling around like
It's a
she's
new-
panning for gold.
Someone call Sam Riegel. It's a new way for him to roll.
Okay, let me pull up the drive.
All right.
I'm rolling a d6. I know
Okay.
that. It's 5.
Me.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Wasn't it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
5, 6. Something like that.
Yeah, something
Okay,
like that.
we're rolling wrap up. Brandon is the
4.
person wrapping us up.
I don't remember what a 4 is.
4.
Ashley sure is
sorry
slamming it down. Big style.
What's a 4?
A 4? Oh fuck. 4 is pose a question or comment for thought.
What are your top 5 top 5s?
Whoa.
What are your top 5 things?
That's
of all
pretty meta.
time?
Yeah, if you had to make a list of top 5s, but you could only make 5 of them, what would your top 5s be?
That's a lot.
If you could top 5 your top 5 and you only had time to do 5 of them and you had maybe 5 minutes to do top 5, what would your top 5 be?
Are you talking about like top 5 people? Because doing your top 5.
No.
That's a lot.
No, some would say,
Asexuals in the chat are cringing at that.
and some would say that's a weekend. But I mean just doing your top 5 top 5s.
I almost
Like-
just did a spit take on you.
Gross.
That's
top 5 things I don't want to happen. Spit take on me. But yeah, I'm thinking what are your top 5 top 5s?
You just said doing 5 people is for some people a weekend
Some
activity.
people tonight.
All right, new topic.
Grant O'Brien.
Grant O'Brien's been in
a
an orgy.
portion of the night.
Yeah.
10.
10. 10
Okay.
is the loneliest number.
Host trivia. Do the hosts
Yes.
know each other very well?
Yes.
Fun.
I've been so excited for this.
So we will be doing trivia about ourselves.
I have to make trivia questions on me.
I'm gonna
and
do
you
a
have to
Kahoot.
do that.
You're gonna do a Kahoot?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
exciting.
And you guys get to answer fast. And get points
But
for it.
okay,
But what if I don't know the answer?
Then you get it wrong.
that's the point. It's a competition.
All right, well, get ready for more trivia. It might be stressful, it might not. We'll see. Talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.